So Phantoms have dropped the home game tonight against the Milton Keynes Lightning. The final score, Phantoms 4, MKL 5, and I'm really delighted to be joined by coach Nathan Pollard. Nathan, in some ways, from my perspective, that feels like defeat snatched from the jaws of victory. I thought we were a really good side tonight, but credit to Milton Keynes, they prevailed in our barn.
Yeah, we were excellent tonight. I can't fault the effort, the execution, what everyone did, and I guess you have those games where you play your best and sometimes you don't win, and maybe we've had games this season where we've not been quite at our best and we've snuck away with a result. So that's hockey, but the negatives, I can't really name too many. I thought we were really good today.
Yeah, and unlike us, the second period was a thriller. 0-0 after the first period, a really good performance in the first period. I've seen so many games against MKL where we've been a little bit light and we've been dominated in our own barn. Tonight, absolutely not, and we take a 2-goal lead, which was a fair reflection at that point of the game, and then 3 unanswered goals, 2 of which really frustrating. The goal straight from the face-off, frustrating, and then you know the dagger is the short-handed one, isn't it?
Yeah, and you're right. I think first period, I think 0-0 flattered them. I thought we were really, really good in the first, and probably frustrating that we don't go in and score and maybe take that in, and then we come up 2-0 up and we're flying and we're doing really well, and they kind of score against a run of play, and then they score again, and then there's a missed call in the corner there, which they then go and score off about 10 seconds later, which would have put us on a 5-on-3, and it's little details like that are really frustrating, and yeah, it's just a tough one to take.
We saw both Corey scoring against MK, having been there, Richie gets his goal, and when Corey levelled at 3-3, you thought, okay, we can manage this. But it is about game management, and they scored really quickly after that, didn't they?
Yeah. They scored 2 goals off a face-off today, and then 1 goal short-handed and 1 sort of 5-hole after a long shift, and it's tiny details that have led to that. And like I said, I thought we were really good for 60 minutes, but unfortunately, it doesn't get a result, and we go back to the drawing board. But I don't think we need to change much. I think we bring the energy like that, the intensity like that every week. I think we're going to win a lot more than we're going to lose.
And we wouldn't ask a player this question. I'm going to ask any updates on Dylan and Tom Norton.
I don't think either will be far off. I'd like to hopefully see Dylan next week. I think Norts is still a little bit further off, but I think it will be within the month that Norts will be back as well.
And just one last word before we move on. The barn was packed tonight, great atmosphere, the fans really got behind the guys. It
was awesome, and obviously the stuff at the start, some people love it, some people hate it, but I think that got the fans into it, and I thought the first 20 minutes of hockey was probably 20 of the best minutes we've played all season, and like I said, frustrating we didn't score off that, but I hope the fans can see that tonight I think we tried to put our wrongs right from yesterday, and we need to go with that intensity every game.
Smashing, thanks for joining us. Unlucky tonight, but we go again.
Yeah, thank you.